Mason and welcome to Fast Forward Reviews.
Hello, I'm Steve Monkey Mason and this is the very last episode of Season 2. This is the review for Shakma, which is a bit bonkers, a bit crazy. What you may just have noticed is that I appeared at the very start of this series at the same place. There'll be a rant after this of me ranting about something new, but most importantly, at the very start of this video, you may have noticed Concert Magazine, Durham Magazine, and now Edinburgh Magazine present Fast Forward Reviews, which is awesome. So I hope you've enjoyed Season 2 and I hope you enjoy the review for Shakma. The movie is Shakma. It is a horror, bit of a thriller, and it's a bit of a role-playing game. I'll tell you why it is when I review the film. The year 1990. It's on for 1 hour and 41 minutes. It's quite long, especially for a 90s movie. Directed by Hugh Parks, starring Christopher Atkins, him again, Amanda Wyss, Ari Myers, with Roddy McDowell, wow, sorry. It is becoming a bit of an in-joke how I do not prepare and even rehearse people's names and just butcher them. I do apologise, but the reason why I do it, I'm better than my dyslexia. Not better than my dyslexia, I'm trying to better my dyslexia by, making a tip myself. And Tycoon as Shakma. It is 15. Budget for this movie, $1.5 million. Not bad, is it, for a 90s film? I'm going to see Kong Skull Island tonight, 2017. Its budget, $190 million. Wow. So here's a little bit about the movie. When an animal research team are finished testing the baboon, I just said testing, it's not testing. It's like some brain operation they're doing on it. It's pretty intense. But after they finish testing the baboon, which looks like it's failed, as the baboon seems to have died on the operating table. But this research team's not going to lose any sleep over it, as they already have plans for the night. And what is the plan? To play some form of Dungeons and Dragons in this hospital / research place. No, seriously, this is true. This is the storyline of this movie. It's a 6th-floor building, deserted, with random locked and unlocked doors, and some weird computer program like proper Commodore 64 and their route around. Along with riddles, puzzles, and role-playing, the night seems to be set, except for one problem. The baboon is not dead, and this baboon is pissed. The world's most aggressive primate just got mad. And why is he mad? It's not because someone just messed with his brain, it's because he doesn't know the rules of Dungeons and Dragons. Fun fact about this movie, the title Shakma comes from the alternative spelling of Chakma, which is a name of a baboon species. The Chakma baboon, Papauncinus, also known as the Cape baboon. Wow, I completely baffled myself with that fun fact, a bit of history fact, a bit of general knowledge fact. So here's my review of the movie. This starts off really intense with a brain operation on the baboon. It really looks like something out of ER. It's really intense. And then they start going on about how they're going to play Dungeons and Dragons. You think, what? Now, as the credits roll on at the start, I did not know what I was in for. Now, I got this off my cousin Brian when I filmed Retro Videos 8. And I was like, what is this? But I'll give it a watch on good old VHS. And yes, I rewound it. Now, the idea of playing Dungeons and Dragons in a big building now seems stupid. But people still play it, like my friend Chris Parker. I was in the new Forbidden Planet the other day in Newcastle and they were playing it downstairs in there as well, so it's still popular. But I just don't get it, man. I really just don't get it. But for the time, in the early 90s, the idea of doing this for a film inside a big building with a maniac baboon sounds interesting. It's a good idea for a film, and it does send out a positive good message about socialising, especially in the early 90s. Get out, meet new people and roleplay. I guess it's a bit like Pokemon Go. I don't have Pokemon Go. Once the game begins and Shakma wakes up, this movie really kicks up a gear. This is a real baboon mostly, and I'm generally quite scared of them now. They have this evil primal scream where you just think, if that thing come at you, it's just like, Christ, get away from us. It's not a cuddly monkey like this. More like warped like that thing. Have you ever had a really good look? Baboon. That's apart from the bottoms. But all the other kind of stuff with baboons, they're just fierce. They're like primal warriors on like this horrible little creepy thing. This thing makes the monkeys in Congo look like Care Bears, to be honest with you. I mean, fair enough, the Congo monkeys look a bit scary because the guys in suits, but this thing's a real baboon and it's angry as hell. It can run upright on its legs, it can scream, and it can also turn into the Tasmanian devil and go zoom, and like proper rip out your throat. Seriously though, goes for the throat, people end up on the floor, and it just sort of cuts them to shreds. It's pretty brutal. I don't think this should have been a 15, especially for the 90s. But times have changed, I guess, because The Shining is now a 15, and it was at one point an 18. That's a quick shout out to my first fast forward video, because I was convinced and started to dread that I said that The Shining used to be an 18 and never was, it's always been a 15, but that was proof that that was 1 point in 18. Now back to Shakma. At one point I generally jumped. Not only did Shakma bounce out there, my cat Milo bounced out my windowsill from a curtain and jumped on us, and I generally jumped. So this movie did have me a lot on edge. It's a very dark looking movie, but that does help the movie, just like the shadow on my face that's just appeared. This kind of shadow effect helps the movie. So, should you watch this movie? Yeah, it's a good watch. Should you own it if you can? I watched that on VHS. Doesn't look like it's ever been released over here. You can get it on Blu-ray from Germany. How many concert bricks out of 5 am I going to give this? For the time, the idea, and just how well it stands up to now. I want to give it 3 bricks. 1, 2, 3. 3 Shakma bricks. Get rid of them. I've been Stephen Monkey Mason. I hope you check out Shakma. Thanks for watching, and be careful. If you see a baboon, don't think it's like, if you see a baboon, panic. It's like penguins, I hate penguins, but that's a completely different story. But just remember, if you see a baboon, don't think it's a chimp. Don't go stroking it, because it could, literally, rip out your throat, Tasmanian devil your chest, and you'll never see the light of day again. Thanks for watching, goodbye. Dungeons and Dragons starter kit, check that out. So, explore subterranean labyrinths, plunder hordes of treasures, legendary monsters. I wonder if King Kong and what this monsters in this. Dungeons and Dragons. It's unbelievable. Starter kit. Shakma. So this is the very end of season 2 of Fast Forward Reviews, and I've had a blast now. Half of season 3 is already filmed, and if you've watched this series in order, which hopefully you have while it came out, or just binge watched it, even though Super Review was filmed 6 months ago, I appear at the start of that. That's the art of editing on my time machine. And since filming the Shakma review, which was like 3 months ago, and I'm just getting around to edit it now, edit it. Good job I don't call myself a professional editor anymore. I can never get edited right. Since then, my girlfriend Annie went to Manchester, went shopping without us.
Sounds like a Tyrannosaurus Rex.
Brought me back some awesome stuff. Now that footage has never been released. I'm not sure why. It's maybe it's because I was in a huff because I didn't go. But she brought me back some awesome stuff. I'm trying to remember what else she got us. She's got us quite a few stuff. I might as well do some of that footage eventually. And one of the things she brought me back is Shakma on DVD, which is awesome. The cover's proper zoomed in. The world's most aggressive primate just got mad. It's because he doesn't know how to play Dungeons and Dragons. Again, the tagline on the back again, it's a PAL, it's a region free, text there, and a disc. Discontinued now, has seen the light of day of a Blu-ray release in Germany. So as I said, season 3 for Fast Forward Reviews has already started filming. There's loads of episodes already filmed. They're getting more and more bonkers, but the wait between series 3 and 2 will be super short. Unlike the 6 months period, these are going to come out a lot more quicker. So I've been Steve Monkey Mason. Thank you for watching Fast Forward Reviews. This is the end of season 2. This is Whiskers. Now when I filmed the Shakma review, I did not have a baboon tattoo, which I got done off Mel, which is awesome. So yeah, that's a random little Easter egg ending. Thanks for watching. Goodbye.